Good morning, dear students. Hope you are understanding what has been explained. So, previous class we were discussing about Boolean algebra. In Boolean algebra, we were discussing how Boolean theorems can be proved. In the previous session, we were discussing how Boolean theorems can be proved and what are the different methods that can be used to prove Boolean algebra. Dear students, welcome back to the chapter of Boolean algebra, and this is chapter number 2, and today's class we will be discussing the next topic, that is in continuation to the Boolean theorems. So, today's class is Boolean algebra part number 10, where we will be proving Boolean theorems. So, previous class, as you all know, we were discussing what are Boolean theorems. So, before explaining, just have a recap of the weightage. The weightage of this chapter is 13 marks, and you will be getting 1 1-mark question, 2 2-mark question, 1 3-mark question and 1 5-mark question. So, in total you will be getting 13 marks from this chapter. So, as explained earlier in the previous class, we learned about the principles of duality theorem. There are 3 principles which are very easy. That is, you need to, first principle is you need to replace plus with dot, that is and with or with and the second rule is you need to replace and with or, that is dot with plus, and the third rule of duality theorem is you need to replace 0 with 1 and 1 with 0. Then we discussed the Boolean theorems and how the Boolean theorems can be proved. So, Boolean theorems, they are required to simplify Boolean expressions, and there are 2 methods using which we can prove Boolean theorems. One is the perfect induction method and the other one is the truth table method. So, we had an example for both. So, this class we will be continuing few of the Boolean theorems. Let us move on to the next Boolean theorem, which says 1 plus x is equal to 1. That means if a variable is ANDed with if a variable is ORed with 1, the output is always 1. So, you can see the gate representation. OR gate has 2 inputs. The first input is 1. 1 is the fixed value. The next input is x. X can be 0 or 1. As x is a logic variable, so x can be 0 or it can be 1. So, as explained earlier in the previous session, I had told that there are 2 methods using which we can prove. So, one is the perfect induction method, or it is also known as the algebraic method, and the next is the truth table method. First, let us start with the algebraic method, that is, let us see how we can prove 1 plus x is equal to 1. Let us see the proof. So, here as I told you earlier, x is a logic variable. So, x can be 0 or 1. 1 is the constant value which will not change, but x is the logic variable. X can be 0 or it can also be 1. Let us substitute the x value with 0 and let us see what we will be obtaining. So, for here, first we will substitute x value with 0. If x is equal to 0, okay. So, let us see 1 plus x. In the place of x, let us substitute 0. As we know that 1 plus 0 is 1. So we can say that when we substitute 0, we will be getting 1. So LHS is equal to RHS. Now let us take x value as 1. Now x value is 1. So let us substitute x value with 1. 1 plus 1. That is, we are replacing x value with 1. So 1 plus 1 is 1. So whatever may be the x value may be 0 or x value may be 1. The output what we are getting is 1. 1 plus x. We substitute x value with 0. That is 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. Whereas we substitute x value with 1. That is 1 plus 1 is also 1. Hence we can say that 1 plus x is equal to 1 always. Whatever may be the x value. So 0 either 1, the output is 1. So next let us see the proof by truth table. This method of proving a Boolean theorem is called perfect induction method. Next let us see the truth table method. In truth table, as you can see, there are two inputs. The input is x and 1. One input is x, the other input is 1, and both we have to OR. So let us prove 1 plus x is equal to 1. Already we have proved using perfect induction method. Let's prove the same using the truth table method. See, you can see here there are two inputs, that is 1 and the other input is 0. So one input is 1 and the other input is x. The first input is 1, the other input is x. X can be 0 or x can be 1. So let us OR 1 with x. 1 plus x. So here x value is 0. So 1 plus 0 is 1. Then 1 plus 1 is again 1. So we can say that 1 plus x is equal to 1. Hence with this truth table we have proved that 1 plus x is equal to 1. Hope you are understanding. So in a truth table we are representing the possible inputs and the expected output. The possible inputs we are expecting here is 1 and x. 1 is fixed value, it will not change. X is a logic variable, x can be 0 or it can be 1. So let us take x value as 0 and then let us check the output. And then let us take x value as 1 and then we check the output. 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. 1 plus 1 is equal to again 1. So we can say that 1 plus x is equal to 1. As you see the column 1 plus x, the all values are 1. So we can say that 1 plus x is equal to 1. Now let us take the next theorem of Boolean algebra, that is 0 ANDed with x is equal to 0. The third theorem of Boolean algebra says that if a logic variable is ANDed with 0, the output is 0. As we know that the basic rules of Boolean algebra AND operation says that the output is 1 only when all the inputs are 1, otherwise the output is 0. So the output is 1 when all the inputs are 1. In otherwise the output is 0. This is the basic rules of Boolean algebra, that is AND operation. So here this theorem says that 0 ANDed with x. That means If 0 is ANDed with the logic variable can be 0 or 1. The output is 0. So let us prove this by perfect induction method or the algebraic method. So you can see here there are two inputs to the AND gate. So one is 0, the other one is x. X is the logic variable. Let us see the proof by perfect induction method. So as we know here, 0 is the constant value. 0 is a constant which will not change. But x is a logic variable. So x can be 0 or x can be 1. If x is equal to 0, so let us take x as 0 and let us substitute the x value with 0. So you can see here x value is substituted with 0. So 0 ANDed with 0, x value in this instance it is 0. So 0 ANDed with 0 is 0. So we can say that 0 and x is equal to 0. Let us take the x value as 1. So here let us substitute x value with 1. 0 ANDed with 1 is 0. 0 ANDed with 1 is 0. Fine everybody? So we can say that whatever may be the x value may be 0 or x value may be 1. 0, anything ANDed with 0 is 0. So 0 and 0 is 0. 0 and 1 is again 0. So we can say that if a variable is ANDed with 0, the output is 0. Hope you are understanding. So kindly write down, you practice, write and practice, because for annual exam they may give some theorems and they may ask you to prove using algebraic method or perfect induction method. Algebraic method and perfect induction both are same, or they may ask you to prove using truth table also. So let us prove this theorem using the truth table method. So here you can see 0 ANDed with x is equal to 0. The first input is 0, the next input is x. X means it can be 0 or 1. So first input is 0, the next, so you can see here, and the next input is x. X can be 0 or 1. X can either be 0 or it can be 1. Now 0 and 0 is 0. 0 ANDed with 1 is again 0. So in either case x can be 0 or x can be 1. In both the cases the output is 0. Hence we can say that anything ANDed with 0 is equal to 0. As the result what we are getting, you can see the truth table, the result column, all the values in the columns are 0. So we say that the result is fallacy. The result is fallacy. If the result of a truth table, all the values present in the result of a truth table is 1, it is called tautology. If the result is 0, it is called fallacy. Now the result is fallacy because all the values we have got is 0. Hope you are hope you have understood the proof using the truth table method. So let's continue with the next Boolean theorem, that is 1 ANDed with x is equal to x. So the fourth Boolean theorem says that if a variable is ANDed with 1, that is any variable ANDed with 1, it is same as the variable. So 1 ANDed with x is equal to 1. So here we have one input is 1, the other input is x. So if a variable is ANDed with 1, the output is always same as the variable. Andre so x ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನು 1 ಜೊತೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ x ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ದಿಸ್. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಂಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಆಲ್ಜಿಬ್ರಾಯಿಕ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಪ್ರೂವ್ 1 ANDed with x is equal to x. Let us first take the x value as 0. Let x be 0. So 1 ANDed with x, okay, is equal to x. That means let x value be 0 and we substitute x value with 0. 1 and 0 is 0, which is same as the x value. Let us see x is equal to 1. Now let us substitute x value with 1. So instead of x we are writing 1. 1 ANDed with 1 is 1 again. So we can say that is same value as x. So there is a small mistake in the textbook. So this value, it is x value, not y, that is x value. So you can see in the example 1 ANDed with x is equal to x. Let us prove this theorem, that is 1 ANDed with x is equal to x. And this theorem says that if a variable is ANDed with 1, the output is always the same as the variable. So let us take x value as 0. So let us substitute 1 ANDed with x, that is we are substituting x with 0. So 1 ANDed with 0 is 0. So x value here it is 0, here also we are getting 0. So let us take x value as 1. So now 1 ANDed with x is equal to 1 ANDed with 1. So 1 and 1 is 1. So the output is 1, which is same as the x value. So hence this has been proved. Let us prove the same theorem 1 and x using the truth table. So let us take the truth table. So as you can see here, the AND operation, for AND operation one input is 1, the other input is x. So now both the possible values for x is 0 and 1. The other value is fixed value, the other value is 1. The x value is 0 and 1. So 1 ANDed with 0 is 0, 1 ANDed with 1 is 1. You can see here column x and column 1 ANDed with x. So both columns are equal. So you can see here both columns are equal, that is x column and 1 and x. So, these two columns are same, 0 1 0 1. Therefore, this theorem, that is 1 ANDed with x is equal to x, has been proved. So, as there is one fixed value, that is 1. If we AND 0, we will get 0. If we AND 1, we will get 1. Therefore, we can say that whatever may be the value of x, the output is always the same as the value of the variable. Next is the idempotence law. So, idempotence law, or the fifth theorem of Boolean algebra, fifth and sixth. These two are also called as the idempotence laws of Boolean algebra. Let us take the first idempotence law. The first idempotence law of Boolean algebra says that if a variable is ORed with the variable, the output is same as the variable. If x is ORed with x, the output is same as x. The next idempotence law of Boolean algebra says that if a variable is ANDed with the variable, the output is again same as the variable. So, x plus x is equal to x. The next idempotence law says that x ANDed with x is x. That is, it says x plus x is equal to x, and x ANDed with x is again equal to x. So, these are the two idempotence laws of Boolean algebra. So, let us start and prove the first law, that is x plus x is equal to x. Let us see how we can prove this. So, let us begin with the first idempotence law, that is x plus x is equal to x. So, this law states that when a variable is combined with itself using OR operation or AND operation, the output is same. First, we are looking at the OR operation, that is x plus x is equal to x. For OR gate you can see both the inputs are same, x and x. Let us see the proof of this using the perfect induction method. So, perfect induction method is we are substituting all possible values with all possible variables with zeros and ones. As we know that the variables x, y and all, so you have to recall the values like we used to construct the truth tables, how we take the x value. X values can be 0 or 1. So, here x value can be 0 or 1. So, finding a solution or proving a theorem by substituting the zeros and ones is called proof by perfect induction method. So, as you can see here, the Boolean theorem or the law of Boolean idempotence law says that if a variable is combined with itself and we perform the operation, it is same as the variable, that is x plus x is equal to x, where x is equal to 0. First, as we know that x is a logic variable, x can be 0 or it can be 1. First, let us take x as 0. So, we are taking x as 0. So, here x value is 0. x plus x, that is 0 plus 0. As we know, 0 plus 0 is 0. So, whatever may be the x value, the output is same as the x value. Let us take x value as 1. So, if x is equal to 1, then x plus x is equal to, let us substitute x value with 1. So, it will become 1 plus 1, as we know that 1 plus 1 is again 1. So, as we know that the basic laws of Boolean theorems, the or says that even if there is one input, if the one input is 1, the output is always 1. So, the output is 1. So, for any value of x, x can be 0 or 1. So, if we are 0 plus 0 is 0, 1 plus 1 is 1. So, we can say that x plus x is equal to x. So, let us continue with the proof by using truth table method. So, you can see here we have a truth table. In truth table we have only one value, that is x. X can be 0 or it can be 1. So, x can be 0 or 1, x can be 0 or 1. 0 plus 0 is 0, 1 plus 1 is again 1. So, we can say that x plus x is equal to x. So, this is the proof using truth table method, and previously we proved it using the perfect induction method. So, let us just recall that method. So, you can see here x value is 0, x value is. So, as you can see here, we have the idempotence first law, and you can just go through the perfect induction method or the algebraic method that is used to prove, where we are substituting the logic variable value with 0 or 1. First we begin with 0 and then we substitute x value with 1, and whatever may be the x value, the same value we will be getting. The same can be proved using the truth table method, where x value can be 0 or 1. 0 ANDed with 0 ORed with 0 is again 0, 1 OR with 1 is again 1. Hope you have understood, and kindly write down and you try to prove the Boolean theorems by yourself by substituting the value. Kindly write down the theorems and then copy the steps for the first theorem. The rest of the theorems kindly prove by yourself. Hope you will do that, and in case if you have any doubts, kindly get back to us and let us know the difficulties what you are facing, and if possible sometimes there can be time assigned to the, you can come to the college and definitely we will help you out. Thanks for your patience listening. Have a great day ahead. God bless you all, my dear students. Thank you.